Arsenal confirms £75 million Bruno Guimaraes signing as Andrea Berta hails strong leader first landmark signing of the summer for Premier League champions. Arsenal have announced the signing of Bruno Guimaraes in a deal worth £75 million. The Newcastle captain becomes Mikel Arteta's fourth summer signing, following the arrivals of Christos Tzoulis and Ilan Meslier and Piero Hincapié joining on a permanent after his loan spell. Guimaraes has signed a 4-year deal, with the option of a further 12 months, and will wear his favorite No. 39 shirt number. Newcastle will pocket around £68 million, with the rest of the transfer fee due to Lyon. Arsenal sporting director Andrea Berta said, "We are delighted to welcome Bruno Guimaraes to our club. Bruno is a player with a great mentality and great quality who will bring strong leadership to our squad. With Bruno joining us, we are further strengthening the heart of our team. As we have all seen, Bruno can play as a defensive midfielder and as a box-to-box player. He combines quality with quantity and has provided goals and assists for his team every year. Bruno will allow Mikel Arteta to further develop our playing style and will also increase our internal competitiveness, which is essential for maintaining the standards required when we are aiming to win major trophies." Mikel Arteta had been keen to sign a midfield who could both play along and compete for minutes with Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi. The purchase of Christian Norgard last summer failed to live up to expectations, and this week the player joined Everton. Guimaraes has been brought in to both lift the floor of the squad and raise the ceiling. Work on the deal began during the recent 2026 World Cup, when Arsenal became aware that the player was looking to leave Newcastle. Talks between intermediaries produced at least one unofficial offer of around £55 million, before further discussions eventually produced a first official offer last week, which was swiftly rejected. Club-to-club talks continued, with Guimaraes now at Newcastle's pre-season camp in Spain, where he reiterated his desire to leave to new manager Matthias Gisel. An agreement on the fee, said to be paid up front, was soon after agreed. Mikel Arteta insists Bruno Guimaraes can take Arsenal to the next level. In Arteta's mind, that was something that became clear as soon as the Brazilian international first stepped foot in the club's training ground. The Gunners boss, speaking after the 3-2 friendly defeat to Borussia Dortmund, has hailed the £75 million acquisition of the 28-year-old former Newcastle captain, who was presented at the Emirates Stadium before kick-off. Arteta said, "I'm delighted to have him. Why? Well, we see very clearly, especially the energy that he brought immediately to the training ground. Obviously, we want to go to the next level and very, very much convinced that we're going to need players with such a personality, desire, and character to push everybody inside the organization to go even higher." Outside of Croc centre-back William Saliba, all of Arsenal's remaining World Cup stars are due back in training on Monday, in a major boost for the Spaniard ahead of final warm-up matches against Como and Manchester City. Arteta insists he cannot provide a timeline on when the Frenchman will be back, but Jurrien Timber is still weeks away from being ready to return, despite upping his recovery from a minor procedure on his groin. He explained, "I cannot be very precise with that. Jurrien is progressing really well. He's on the pitch, he's doing quite a lot right now, but he's still weeks away. I cannot tell you how much, and William is resting at the moment. For 2 weeks, he had to do almost nothing, basically to not aggravate the injury. It's going to take some time to heal, we know that, and as quick as we have more news, we can inform." Arteta has also made it clear the club are actively trying to strengthen their squad, explaining, "Well, that's what we're trying to do. If we have the right player in the market to make us much better, we are really looking forward to that. We conceded some poor goals the other day, some poor goals today, and the way we competed, especially. But that's a very collective responsibility, so we need to improve with the players that we have, and we want to improve, for sure.